Alright. Brian Baker here at Hunt Fish Camp. Might be a little bit crazy. It's been really warm. It's been raining. The ice is gone almost everywhere, but I found some ice. I found a way to get on it. There's like 3 inches. So we're gonna go see what can happen. Maybe we'll end up getting wet. Who knows? Got my float suit on. We're ready. Okay. Okay, so he's not a giant bluegill by any means, but not even a keeper size, but I'm pretty excited about him right now. Let him go. So here's what I'm using at the moment. So chartreuse red, and my bait's sitting like that. It's not sitting, the tail's not sitting straight off. That's not good. Almost all the time, well, I shouldn't say all the time, but a lot of times when they, they're acting funny, they're not quite biting, and you reel it up, a lot of times the bait's just messed up a little bit. So make sure your bait is on there straight. Now, I've had quite a few fish come in and not hit, even when I'm pretty sure my bait was in good shape. So I'm actually gonna switch through some colors too, but same deal. Always make sure your bait is, the plastic sits straight off. Most natural looking it can be, I suppose, for, I hate this kind of reel. I'm not gonna use this ever again. Seriously. You can't just let line out without it going crazy. We got one! Okay. Also, just another little tiny bluegill. That really confirms I really don't like these inline reels. I said it if you watched my what the best ice rod is video. I talked about it a little bit. I said I was gonna try it out some more. This is me trying it out some more. I just can't stand it. A couple things. One, the drag needs to make noise, because there I was reeling and you can't even tell that it's pulling drag, and it's a tiny little fish. So I want that click going on. And two, when I push this button to let some line out, it goes whoosh. Lots of line comes out, it spins so nice and free, which is good, but it's really just a pain to manage, and I am not going to take the time to get used to it and use these reels. The benefit now, for those of you wondering like why anyone would use them, is there's less line twist. So your line isn't twisting, so then your bait isn't spinning down in the water column. With in shallow water isn't going to be an issue anyway. If you're fishing deep water often, then that could be. So my drag had loosened up quite a bit there. It was crazy. Didn't even know that had happened. So I'm taking that reel off. You'll probably see it for sale on Marketplace, or maybe I'll give it away to somebody. I don't know. I need to get rid of it though. So down to a couple different rods we'll use now. Test this color here quick, and then we are gonna hop some holes and see if we can find some better quality fish. Yes. Jeepers. My drag's really light. I got something decent. Oh my gosh. There we go. Settle down, dude. Settle down. There we go. We got a nice perch. Beautiful one. He's not a giant one. That's a good cleanable sized fish. Female, at least looks that way. Nice and fat. But that's nice. Short little move. Let's see if we can catch some more. That's fun. Oh yeah. Oh yes. There we go. Okay, so look at that. He ate it. Absolutely ate it. This is a beautiful one. This is a male too. Big old arch back. This is the perfect eater right there. It's probably like a 9-inch perch. He's not giant, but he is a perfect eating size. Like for him, I'm not keeping any today. But with time to clean any fish, and he's eating it further down as I'm talking to you here. Let's try and get this out. Awesome. Has an awesome perch. Let's let him go. Okay, so here's what's going on. I was decided to switch over to a spoon, because why not? I was gonna switch some colors because I'm having fish come in and see it and not come up and eat. I think a lot of them might have been bluegills, which they're probably not gonna hit my spoon anyway. But decided, well, what the heck? Could throw this down there for a little bit. If there's some aggressive perch, perch and crappies both, they love the spoon. And so it took a minute. So just jigging, I had a couple fish show up that just ignored it. And then as I was going, all of a sudden one shows up on the bottom, starts coming up. And as soon as they start to come up at my bait, so I'm taking about a foot off the bottom, as soon as they start to raise, I raise it up away from them real slow. I kind of slow my jiggle down a little bit. And he got it. So I'm jigging very aggressively, waiting for something to show up. And then when they do, trying to get those aggressive fish to go. Oh, that was perfect timing there, dude. And when these aggressive ones come in, it's over. Here we go. So just like that, there's a good eating size perch. These aren't, I'm not catching jumbos today. There's good eaters. And I'm just excited to be on the ice fishing right now. So if you follow my stuff, so I do ice reports for Lake on Alaska, and down there I'm up in Trempealeau right now. So if you're wondering where I'm at, on Long Lake, not a place I normally fish for. Actually, I've never ice fished here before. I've bass fished in here a couple of times, gotten my boat in here and fished. Yeah. Jeepers. Oh, look at that. Okay. Nice bluegill. Holy cow. Here we go. Big bluegill there. So that's what was going on. I dropped my spoon down and there were fish there. They follow. I even had some little nips at it. But the bluegills are really not biting well today. They're biting weird. Jigging plastic. Drop that down. Got one. That was sweet. Little bluegill. Little bluegill. But happy to have them. Got my bait's all messed up there, so I'm gonna make sure I get that fixed. So I'm back to using my, that looks pretty straight actually, so using my chartreuse with a red tail right now. One of my go-to bluegill colors. Throws over. Nice bluegill. There we go. Okay. Very nice bluegill. These are my favorite fish to eat, by the way. A lot of people prefer perch, and I actually prefer bluegills. Alrighty. For I don't know how long, an hour and a half, or maybe about an hour and a half. Had just the afternoon here for a little bit on Long Lake in Trempealeau, Wisconsin. Just happy to be on some ice. Never fished here before, so I traveled kind of a ways, a couple hundred yards up and down here a little bit, looking for stuff, and I feel like I've learned a few things. So definitely a place I'll need to come back to at some point and see if I figure it out a little bit better, because it's important if you're going to go out and try some new water, even if on water that you already know. It's the first time for the year, get on it and move around. I found fish every hole that I fished. I could have really easily sat in the first spot I started and just stayed there for my hour and a half, and I was catching little tiny bluegills. But I didn't, kept moving, and I found some perch. I found a little deeper hole, a couple of decent gills, so nothing spectacular, but enough to have a fun day. Not the hole I chiseled. Chisel a different hole. Oh, I did. Wrong hole. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, you hit it so hard. Quick tip for you. Bait stuck to my glove. That's not the tip. that. My bait. Oh goodness gracious, this is not functioning for me here. Oh my gosh, having a rough go here. Japers. Too many crickets.